tonight is going to be a good one. We're going to start out with some figure eight racing. It's what we call a double figure eight racing. Sam Dial's double figure eight. It's a traveling series that gets around and goes around from track to track to track, from fair to fair. So if that sounds good, you in the mood for some figure eight racing? All right, thanks, Tom. Are you in the mood for some figure eight racing? That's a little bit better. Bring them all out. We got heat number 1 coming up now. Going to be Earl Primal, the number 46, Steve Troy, the number 24, John Dunkel in the 88, Jordan Slider, birthday boy, just turned 22 in the number 30, and Joe Mango in the 38. So that's really not true, he's 17. But I'll call him 22 to make him feel better, because it is birthday day. This is heat number 1, and what we do for the heats, they're going to run probably 8 laps, I believe. And at the end of 8 laps, the winner only will be going to the feature tonight. So winner goes to the feature, and the winner only goes to that feature. So it's important to win. I believe we're going to have 5 heats. You want to have it front heat, and we'll take the winner of each heat to the feature. Then we will have consolation racing a little bit, and the winner of that will go as well. So this is heat number 1. It's going to be a double figure eight, which means they'll go around the corner, they'll come back, have to do the figure eight twice in the center, and that will constitute as 1 lap. We'll do it 8 times. We'll do those 8 times 5 times, and that'll be events 1 through 5. Extra 3 if they hit me. We're just giving those out for free tonight. These guys go back there because they're scared. It's okay. I'm okay. All right, we're going to count it down to get it started. They're just going to turtle crawl. They'll get the green flag on the way back. You ready? 5, 4, 1. Here we go. feature, you have a chance to get to the top 2 of the feature and collect some money. I believe we are ready to go, so let's count it down again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. There you go. Same deal as the green as they turn the corner, and we'll cut them loose for 8. 8 laps to go. So again, this one has 4 cars, as one of the cars that was set to do one has already made the feature, so this one's got 4. And that being said, we're still taking 1. Let's count it down, get it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But here you show himself off, the 109 Kings Admiral. Pulled it off at the last second, so he's going to pull a pin. We'll find out where he starts. That was exciting, and a couple different lead changes in there. And we're going to find out where he starts in the field again, and we're going to take the winner. So far, Earl Rivals in that 46, the 88 is there, John Gunkel, and the 77 is there, Dennis Claypool. All right, I guess we only have 3 reporting. That's okay, we're still going to take one. The winner will go to the feature. So we're going to start them off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Same deal, we're going to set up for 8 laps. Despite only having 3 cars, one that only has 3 wheels, 8 laps to go. Green flag out. This time by, it'll be 7 down. Final lap. Checkered flag for your last spot through the heat races. Otherwise, they'll have to go into the consolation race and get in that way. So, not the easiest way to do it. So this is the way to do it. You can do it through a heat and not have to run that extra race. Attention in the pit area. Rough truck round 1 will be up next. Rough truck round 1 coming up next in the pit area. That being said, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, same deal. Guy will double victory, heat number 5. And bring it down, here we go. starting lane. It starts when they start moving. This is a timed event, and everything goes by the time, and then we compare the times later tonight. They'll get 2 rounds in the rough trucks, and we take the better of the 2. We don't average. We take the better time of the 2, and then that's their official time for the pay. If they hit a cone, there's a penalty. If they skip an obstacle, there's a penalty. So we don't want to add time penalties. We don't have to, but that's what happens. Final stretch. This is what we call the encouragement zone. It's the second lap where they're going to go through the puddle and finish on the big jump, where they're going to stand down and make them time. $125.31. $125.31. Yeah, why don't we put that on? Not that it matters. Who knew? Oh, I'm sorry. Baby Jesus, I'm sorry. Paul Claypool from Butler. He's our only Pennsylvania participant tonight. And here he goes. Oh, he's testing out the suspension on that thing. He got more bounce than J-Lo. All right, keep going. Go to the big one. There's some god-awful noise coming from the engine area. I don't know what it is. And the bed seems to be having a slightly different angle at the moment. Uh-oh. Ah! Testing the airbag. Every time I see you. I'm just saying. All right, checker flag. Don't stop now. 136.28. 136.28. He's got the Colonel Quick helmet on. So Mike Cunningham Sr., he is from East Liverpool. He is determined to beat his son tonight. That'll be lap 1. Here we go for lap number 2. This is where you make it or lose it, because it's the final stretch. 1:13.35, new leader. Brandon Eastak, 113, time to beat. Running in a rear-wheel drive all the way to Oh, no, he missed the course. All right, we're going to start you over. No, come back. We'll start you over. You blew the course. We'll let you do it one time. You got to go around the coast, okay? But before you go, there's all these people watching you. Everybody collectively, we got to boo this guy. Come on, boo! All right, now you've been booed. Okay. All right, we'll try again. We're not trying to eliminate somebody over something. 2 courses every track, no 2 in the same. Speaking of that, thank you to Matt who makes these courses and things these up. We couldn't do it without him. He's been out here all afternoon just working on this thing. He goes to all of our events, make it up, so they all come from the mind of Matt. And I don't want to go inside there. All right. I'm not your mom, but as your mom would say, do better. He made it past 1 full lap. So far we've been cone 3 all night. That's unusual. Usually some people get the cone and add 50 cents. All right, here we go. 1:16.97. 1:16.97. Not going to do it. By the way, Eastak was from Latonia. Not that it matters, but from Warren now, James Taylor with Passenger. Now this vehicle looks stock, but he actually did really well in a past event of ours. So he's capable of loud pedaling it. And just as they say that, he crawls over the drills. But cone 3 so far. It's another Grand Cherokee. Oh, there's the Beyonce house. There he comes. And that'll be a 1:20.91. 1:20.91. An older Ram 1500. Let's see what it's got. I'll tell you what he doesn't have. He doesn't have that drive shaft hanging in the truck. He broke the drive shaft, so we'll need help pushing him out as a drive shaft gave up. That being said, put your together, he tried. He's out here trying to entertain you all and pop the drive shaft, so gonna leave. second is 116, and third is 120. See what he's doing, encouragement time. His time is a 1:05 flat. New leader! 1:05.00. New leader. Bring it home. The car is getting prettier. And the headlight comes off. So believe it or not, only one goal so far. Come on, does that 3 seconds. Oh, here we go. Keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. So let me explain what happened here. The 1:05 was the quick time. He ran a 1:02, but hit a cone. So he's going to be a 1:05.84. Put you in second. I'm not sure, but it might be his first time in this truck. This truck was piloted by somebody else last season. So first time we've seen the green machine out this year. And Austin is behind the wheel. So Austin from New Cumberland. Gonna see what he can do with the Green Goblin. It's interesting because he's on a break. He's got like a brake light and a yellow light at the same time. A brake and a blinker. Interesting wire configuration. And again, might be the first time. 1:19.78. You gotta get under a minute. time, 1:01:41. New leader, get it again. Put himself up. So as you can see, they are a little bit more nimble. They're going to go 2.5 laps. That is 1 lap down. Now we're on lap 2, and this is where a 1:13:68. 1 feet. So we got one road down. They only call it. They need to make up that road. So get this, he did have the cone hit, so I have to add that in, which makes him a 1:13:78. From New Waterford, 1:13 is the time to beat, Adam. Let's see what you got. I think he thought he was done, but it's 2.5 laps for the side-by-sides. No cones. And his time, 1:22:25, good for third. This is Brody Brubaker from Columbiana. We'll see what Brody's got going on. Let's see what you got. So 1:13.68 was the fast time. 1:13.25. New winner! Now obviously this is more of a utility 4x4. Made for working around the farms and the ranch and whatever. These are the utility devices. As opposed to the ones you just saw that go racing. So let's see how good it is. It's Can-Am, they're fast. But this one's more at home with the hay and all of that. 27:35, 1:20. Isaac Lucas coming from Carrollton, Ohio. That's a little Carrollton, Ohio. So he was in a little bit of a traveling mood today. Time to beat 113. He comes in at a 115 at 68. One. I don't know what happened, but it sounds like you did break something. So you just kind of cruising around with the governor on, so to speak. So something might be, he caught it going anyway. But let's see what he has. Trey Mango. With the cone, 126.84, 120. So time to beat was 113. go for you once they come around the corner. From Fort Dickey, the other white meat, and Mike Santa Claus Roberts. And here we go. Up there it goes. Four down and 4 to go. We're halfway through this one. Having 5 down, 3 to go for the yellow car. So now we're going to run the water truck here. Next year. Okay, let's start them off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go. Once again, we're going to go 8 laps. 8 laps distance. Here we go. Last chance to get in. 8 laps to go. everyone. And here we go. Halfway through the event. Swanson is your leader. Swanson in second. You might as well hit up their demolition derby cars. In second place, Swanson. So that's why it's second. That car is quite all upbeat. Wicked fast. So there you have it. I told you it was really fast, as he does it everywhere. Jeff Jackson in this J24 to James Taylor in the 2020. Wasn't trying to handicap him, but you can. I knew he was going to blow by. One second around. So the way it's going to go down, Steve Croy, the 24, will be in third. Jordan Sliker, the number 30, will be in second. And your winner in the 8:59, Aaron Albright! something happened to the drivetrain. You can hear it running, but you can't get it into gear. The transmission gave up or something broke underneath. So I believe that is going to do it for... Well, we haven't had anybody hit the cement. I don't think we got a penalty for that. We don't have that. We have cone penalties, but not a cement penalty. I think he hurt himself enough in there by hitting the cement. I'm not going to penalize him for that. Turn. Here we go, lap 2. 1 lap down. This is the half lap. A little softer that time by. Okay, maybe not. I'm not going to penalize him for hitting the wall. We don't have a penalty for that. He did enough damage. .136 his first time out. Hey, get this, 135.63. He went faster. JT, here he goes. Son off the total. Senior's got about 12 seconds to make up over his son. But they're pretty similar vehicles. And popped out of gear again, gets you back in gear, but it keeps dropping out of gear now. Some of the alignment on the shifter has been knocked out of whack. They had to hold it in gear, but it's already hand trying to work the gears, and the other hand's doing all the steering. He's trying to keep it held in gear. So he had a 116 his first time out, I think. Yeah, 118.60, not going to be quicker. This Russian cable. Pretty quick run. Can he do it? Oh, he launched that. He definitely tried it. Oh, almost goes over the wall. Saves it. Oh, and you see the spring just broke. He lost one of his coilovers from his shock. You see the shock laying down. The spring is up there in the corner. You see the shock hanging down on the left rear. He broke the shock. I'm shocked he's still no, I can't. That was really good. I'll have work real quick. All right, let's see. And a 101.28. So we got him unofficially third. So this is Mike Cunningham. So right now your top two, 56.16, 58.21, 1.28. Got to get underneath the mid. All right, so as I said, we were at 56.16 and 58.21. Cunningham Jr. just ran a 52.06. New leader. Fifth and a 113, his first time out. A 113. He is currently unofficially in third. That will definitely hurt the time. But it looked cool. And time to me was 1:00. That is faster than his first time at a 1:14 at 34. Not quick enough to get up in the top three, but definitely quicker than his first lap. Brody Brubaker, 1:16 first time out. Brody. Oh, I think he just broke. You see the left rear laying over, it's broken. The spindle assembly in the left rear broke on that buddy. Back, we're gonna stop him. We don't want him to do more damage. So Brody gonna crawl off. Now this is Marcus, who the first time out broke an axle. Now it's two-wheel drive. That first time out he didn't finish it. He had a broken axle. Actually he did finish, but he broke an axle. Now he's in two-wheel drive, so we'll see what he can do. Not doing too bad for two, to be honest. Obviously, it'll slow him down a little bit. So he runs a 1:13.29. Yeah, 1:13.25 his first lap. Wasn't too shabby. I think this is a much. Uh-oh, that's transmission. It's up there in the drive line, so that's going to be it for him. All you can hear was... This is John Swanson. 1:27.35, his first time out. And he definitely improved 1:17.50. This will be Jacob Maxwell at 1:23 in round one. And he did go faster, 1:19.41. And this is Tyler Wisnick. 1:15 the first round. 1:14:38. This is Jamie Swanson. 1:24 his first lap in round one. He had a 1:38 first time out. This is Ross Halstead. Haley.
I have fucking cramp.
Yeah. Haley. Ross at 1:38 first time. quadruple duty, whatever down here. Winner in second for Dickie. And your feature winner tonight, Mike Santa Claus Rivers. And with that, that is going to wrap our show for this evening. So we want to thank everybody for coming out. Thank the diehards for sticking with us and staying this long.
Tell the time from start to end on
appreciate you hanging out.